Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, I'm Ira Dewi Utami. I'm from Electronic Engineering in State Politeknik of Cilacap. How are you today? I hope you will good. Today, I will share you some material about how global business has changed forever. Don't wait too long. Let's get started. Listen from China. How global business has changed forever. Hong Kong. For most of this year, China has been living 7 weeks in the future. The world's second-largest economy was the first to be hit by the coronavirus outbreak, which forced it to halt travel, shutter stores, and theme parks, mandate masks in public, and encourage the public to embrace social distancing. Now, the country is gradually reopening, and as the rest of the world prepare to do the same, companies that were foraged for first response to the outbreak in China are using their early experience to form a blueprint for other regions. The new strategies that companies are introducing won't take life back to normal, according to business leaders and experts. Instead, they say the crisis could permanently upend the way we work, shop, and manage our businesses. This is the new normal, said Elaine Penichow, CEO of EBM China. There are many wake-up calls that we were working on right now. Here's a look at how the future of business has changed and how China is giving us a preview. The way we work. For Despina Katsikakis, the average workplace is already starting to look very different. Katsikakis, a London-based partner who focuses in innovation and emerging practice at commercial real estate firm Guzman and Wakefield, has been advising companies around the world on return to work. In China, the firm has already helped move more than 1 million workers back into offices. In Katsikaki's view, the crisis has fast-forwarded the future of work by as much as a decade. The firm is hoping to capitalize on that shift, starting with a visual guide for this client called the Sick Fit Office. The concept a living laboratory in Guzman and Wakefield's Amsterdam office was based on e-takeaways from China and other feedback from workers and clients across the globe. In this new normal, desks are unsurprisingly spaced out 6 feet apart. Health officials around the world have for months advised people to maintain this distance from one another to prevent spreading the virus. Workers are instructed to walk one way only, clockwise, throughout the office to avoid moving past each other and potentially spreading more germs. Katsikakis said the guidance was based on consultations with healthcare experts who share how medics were navigating in hospitals. One of the biggest takeaways the firm has gleaned from China, she said, is that We need to ensure we have trust that we're going back to a healthy environment. Over the next few years, she envisions sensor replacing most of the surface we used to touch. Instead of sweeping your entry pass to get indoors, for example, you may face a facial recognition camera or pull up a QR code on your phone. Companies are also expected to invest more in air filtration systems in the office to reduce contaminants. Volkswagen, for example, has set these air conditioning units to max at Wolfsburg. Some might even install plexiglass cords at desk-sized katakis. To avoid contaminating surface, her firm suggests placing a pad of paper over your workstation and replacing it all daily. Since unveiling the 6-feet office prototype, the firm has been flooded with inquiries every day, if not every hour. The partner joke. We've been doing daily briefing with some of our largest global clients to help them and their real estate teams look at how much they can take these ideas and how we can co-create with them. Though the concept calls for more space, it doesn't necessarily mean having an office will be more expensive. If there's one thing the situation has shown, it's that remote working is effective and largely here to stay, said Kaktikakis. That means fewer people will be using the same space than before the pandemic. The way we communicate at work has also changed. The boom in demand for enterprise software, such as Microsoft Teams, has been unprecedented, said Jared Spataro, corporate vice president for Microsoft 365. He said Thursday that the messaging and video conferencing program now has 75 million daily users, up 70% from last month. The way we saw, in some ways, now is the perfect time for brands to pick up new customers and form lasting connections, said Deborah Wainsfield, CEO of Coresight Research, an advisory and research firm that focuses on retail and technology. While the company was promoting online shopping prior to the outbreak, Wenswick said the business really accrued. In recent months, the software giant reported strong earnings in March, partly because it was quick acquired its online business in China. Digital sales in Greater China rose more than 30% last quarter, while weekly active users for its active app shot up 80%, CEO John Donahoe told investors. The company's flagship app was crucial to its success. The platform launched in China during this period and encouraged users to work out from home, through a virtual training club, according to Corsair. When Swag noted that the app was free, which was critical for users. The company also launched more products online, including limited edition sneakers such as Air Jordans. Speed was crucial too. Nike competed in a crowded space, but it was of the first brand to pivot of customers staying at home. When Sweet noted, they were very early to adapt, she said. So, finally, in the point of material global business has changed to digital sales, that is very work in the pandemic situation because all people have social distancing. Yep, this is the third video talk about the global business has changed forever. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.